The Capitals versus the Canucks. If you're looking for a quiet game of hockey, maybe something to put you to sleep. This isn't it. This game's a collision. It's beauty meeting chaos, and the only thing you'll hear all night is the sound of nets getting ripped apart. Let me paint the picture for you. The Capitals, they're like the hitman in the movies who always shows up in a perfectly tailored suit, never misses a shot, and leaves before you even know you've been hit. 3.7 goals a game. League best shooting percentage. They don't play hockey, they conduct symphonies. Now Vancouver, they're messy, unpredictable. They're the guy in a heist movie who blows something up too early but still manages to grab the cash on the way out. They score goals, sure, but they give up even more. Thatcher Demko, let's just say he's been starring in his own horror movie lately. And here's where it gets good. You've got a Capitals team hitting 3+ goals in 29 games this season. You've got Vancouver, who can't stop a nosebleed, letting in over 3 per game. And the over on this game? 5.5 goals. That's like setting the bar at, don't trip, in a race between sprinters. But here's the real kicker. It's not just about the stats. It's about how these teams play. A missed assignment, a bad penalty, a lucky bounce, and suddenly, the scoreboard's lit up like New Year's Eve. Power plays, penalty kills, breakaways, it's a dance, and both these teams brought their best shoes. And today's AI pick is over 5.5 goals. Why? Because this isn't just hockey, it's chaos. Pure, unfiltered chaos. And chaos doesn't do low-scoring games. So, here's the deal. You take the over, you settle in, and you enjoy the ride. Because when the Capitals and Canucks hit the ice, the only thing going under is your patience if you bet the wrong side. Oh, and one more thing, don't blink. These teams don't wait around for you to catch your breath. Goals happen fast, and by the time you're celebrating one, the next is already on the board. Onto Game 2. Spoiler alert, it's going to get even better.
So, let's talk Avalanche and Blackhawks. Picture this. You're at a card table, the chips are stacked, and 2 players sit across from each other. One's got a full house, cool, calm, and waiting to cash in. That's Colorado. The other? They're fumbling with a pair of 2s, praying for a miracle. That's Chicago. The Avalanche are rolling in with a 25-15-1 record and a 65% ATS success on the road. They don't just play hockey. They dominate it. Goals per game? 3.39, 5th in the league. You got McKinnon and Rantanen out there looking like a couple of sharks, circling for their next meal. And when they're not scoring? Mocker and Toews step in with that blue line magic. They're not just a team. They're a storm. Now, the Blackhawks? Chicago. They're sitting at the bottom of the division like a boxer who's taken one too many hits. 2.53 goals per game, 31st in the league. That's not offense. That's a cry for help. Bedard's doing his best, but one man can't carry a team when the rest of the roster's looking like extras in a disaster flick. Defensively, it doesn't get better for Chicago. 3.43 goals allowed per game, 28th in the league. Peter Mrazek, bless his heart, he's got a GAA of 3.23 and a save percentage of .893. Those numbers? Let's just say they don't inspire confidence. Meanwhile, Colorado's Mackenzie Blackwood is standing tall with a 2.39 GAA and a .917 save percentage. That's the kind of goalie who makes you sleep easy when you've got money on the line. Here's the kicker. Colorado's ATS record on the road is a rock-solid 13-7. Chicago? At home, they're a coin flip at 9-9. You want to bet on a coin flip? Or do you want to bet on the team bringing a sledgehammer to the rink? And today's AI pick is Avalanche, 1.5 on the puck line at +105. Why? Because this isn't just a hockey game. It's a showcase. Colorado's bringing the heat, and Chicago's just trying to stay out of the kitchen. You take the Avalanche, you lay the puck line, and you don't look back. So grab your popcorn, place your bets, and enjoy the show. This one's got all the makings of a blowout. Now, on to Game 3. Stick around, because it only gets better from here.
The Florida Panthers and the Utah Hockey Club. What a matchup, huh? Two teams skating into the Delta Center with more issues than a soap opera cast. But listen up, my friends, because this isn't just hockey we're talking about. This is a chess match played on ice, with a sledgehammer. Let's set the stage. Florida, oh Florida. They've been riding high on offense all season, sitting ninth in scoring at 3.24 goals per game. Not bad, right? But here's the twist. They've forgotten how to score. Over their last 6 games, they've managed a measly 1.5 goals per game, with 2 shutouts to boot. That's not a slump, that's a full-on nosedive. Sergei Bobrovsky's back there holding the fort like a war hero, but the offense? They left their sticks at the airport. Now let's talk about Utah, the scrappy underdog, the team that keeps hanging around like a bad habit. They've got a respectable 2.97 goals allowed per game, ranking 13th in the league. Not too shabby, right? But hold on. Their third defensive line's banged up like a junkyard car. Robert Bortuzzo, Maverick Lamoureux, Sean Dursey, all out. And what's that done to their defense? They're giving up 31.71 shots per game in their last 7. That's not defending. That's target practice. And yet, Karel Vejmelka's in net for Utah, sporting a cool 2.45 GAA and 914 SV%. He's like the goalie version of duct tape, holding everything together when it's falling apart. On the other side, Bobrovsky's got a 2.76 GAA and a history of owning this core of Utah players. 9 wins in 11 games? That's not dominance. That's a career highlight reel. Here's the deal. These teams are allergic to scoring lately. Florida's offense is on vacation, and Utah's missing half their defense. This game isn't going over, it's staying low, tight, and ugly. The number? 6.5 goals. That's a mountain neither team is climbing tonight. And today's AI pick is under 6.5 goals. Why? Because chaos doesn't always mean scoring. Sometimes it's a grind, a battle, a war in the trenches. And this is one of those games. Take the under, sit back, and watch these teams play tug of war over who can keep the puck out of the net. I'll catch you in later, my friends. But for now, bet smart, bet sharp, and bet the under. Malachi's out.
Here we are, my friends. The final curtain call. The Calgary Flames and the Los Angeles Kings. 2 teams, 1 ice, and the last note of this symphony of predictions. Let's set the stage for this one. The Flames, oh, the Flames. They're skating into crypto. Calm arena like a ship caught in a storm. This team. They've been searching for offense all season, averaging just 2.62 goals per game for 28th in the league. And don't even get me started on that penalty kill 70.4%, 3rd worst in the NHL. It's like trying to plug a sinking ship with duct tape. Then there's the Kings. The polar opposite. They're not just a team, they're a fortress. Allowing 2.5 goals per game, tied for the best in the league, with goaltending so solid it might as well be etched in stone. Darcy Kuemper. The man's been playing like a wall, boasting a 2.23 GA and a 0.92 save percentage. He's won 4 straight, and he's the heartbeat of this team. But here's where it gets interesting. The Kings' defense is stellar, yes, but their offense isn't sitting idle. 3.11 goals per game and an 11.4% shooting percentage rank them 13th and 8th, respectively. And let's not forget, they're on a 4-game winning streak, outscoring opponents 14-6 in that stretch. This is a team that knows how to capitalize. So, what's the play? The total set at 5.5 goals is the question. On one side, you've got Calgary, desperate and clawing for relevance. On the other, you've got Los Angeles, methodical and relentless. It's chaos versus control, and chaos always finds a way to make a mess. And today's AI pick is over 5.5 goals. Here's why. The Flames' leaky penalty kill is a golden opportunity for the Kings' offense to shine. And Calgary, as unpredictable as they are, always seems to find the back of the net when you least expect it. This isn't going to be a 2-1 chess match. It's going to be a clash, a flurry of shots and goals. So take the over and let the chaos unfold. Now, let's look back on the symphony we've composed tonight. Game 1 Canucks vs. Capitals over 5.5 goals. A high-scoring affair. Game 2 Avalanche vs. Blackhawks Avalanche 1.5 120. Dominance on the puck line. Game 3 Panthers vs. Utah Hockey Club under 6.5 goals. Defensive battles define that pick. Game 4 Flames vs. Kings over 5.5 goals. Chaos meets scoring. And there you have it, my friends. 4 games, 4 picks, and 1 mission to outwit the Sportsbook. Until next time, stay sharp, bet smarter, and remember this is where winning begins. Simon, signing off.